Welcome, welcome. This is the long anticipated kickoff opening weekend for the FOD Season 3. We've got a lot of interest. We've done many sims, and this is our third season of this What If All Time Greats project. Who's the first in on the broadcast that wins the commemorative bobblehead? Somebody is here, but we do have 4 games here on our opening day, which is April 5th on our league calendar. I'm going to feature the Fort Lee at Dallas game and a few changes in season 3. We've got 3 brand new owners. We've got the old Berlin team. Yoko's here. Welcome. Yoko is the manager of the Amazing Kitsunes. So I'm going to feature Fort Lee in Dallas. Fort Lee Midlife Crisis has got that team now. It used to be Berlin. They've moved. They are in Fort Lee, New Jersey. And we've also got couple other teams. We've got Mark Ungers with us now, and he is in charge of the Brooklyn Stickballer team. And we've got another new team expansion in our league, and that's the Marshfield Orioles. And Mark with the K, not to be confused with the other Mark, is the manager of that one. So we'll get to see those two teams in action a little bit later today. I think Buckshot's going to be doing a broadcast after I do. This one here, my goal is to do 1 game here on April 5th and do 2 other games on April 6th, and then turn the file over for Buckshot and whoever wants to do it later this evening and feature some more games. So looking forward to that. Welcome, Bernie. Bernie says play ball. We've been doing so many sims here, trying to get the league file ready and give people a chance to get manager files and trades and you name it. It seems like it's been a month of work. And Yoko is familiar with Fort Lee. Good to know, good to know. So I will fire up our scheduled game. I'm going to play Fort Lee and Dallas here. Now, one thing I've done for the rest of you in the league, I will have, and Buckshot's here. Welcome, welcome. I will have the player photos done hopefully this weekend. What I was able to do with the 4 teams, or I'm sorry, the 6 teams that I'm going to feature, I was able to get all their photo packs done and check those 3 home parks to make sure I had my markers set up. I've recently got a brand new computer, so this weekend ought to be fun as I get everything rearranged. So I think I've got everything set to go. So let's fire up game 1, Fort Lee and Dallas, and kick this season off. Dallas, their mascot's the Diamonds. John DFW manages that team, and they are set in 2016 Nationals Park. Let's see, Chris Sale will be going against Greg Maddox. So let's fire this baby up and play some ball. And we're ready for the first pitch of the game. Nellie Fox will be leading things off. And the pitch from Maddox. Fox, a little grounder to Tony Perez, who's playing third. Perez across the diamond, and we got the first at bat and first out of the season. And that's 1 away. And here is Roy White playing DH today. Welcome, Joe. Joe Murdy's in the house. Roy White to Daniel Murphy. He makes the throw. That's 2 down. Greg Maddox, very premier pitcher in this league, as you would expect. I'd expect to see a lot of ground balls. And here's Thurman Munson, third batter. McGriff steps on the bag, and that's the 3rd out. Aaron Reed, opening day. Yes, Aaron Reed's in the house. Welcome. Here's Kurt Flood leading off for Dallas. the Dallas Diamonds. Flood, a little grounder sail, makes the throw to first in time. Harry Heilman playing first today. And here's the pitch to Blauser. Blauser will be aboard with a single. And we've got our first base hit of the season. Here's the third batter for Dallas, Daniel Murphy. Well, trying to keep Blauser close. And Murphy flies to left. Kyler puts it away. And that's 2 down. And here is the big dog, Tony Perez, playing third base. And the key strikeout by Chris Sale, and we've played 0-0. Glenn Wright, who I will note, his nickname is Buckshot. Here's the pitch to Glenn Wright. He's a shortstop. High fly behind the plate. And Wilson Ramos puts that away. Or no. Which Ramos is it? I did... It is Wilson Ramos. All right, I got it right. Here is Harry Heilman. Grounder to first. McGriff takes it himself. 2 down. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Pitch from Maddox. He hits this one hard, but right at Murphy, who makes the throw. And something happened here. What was it? A great play? It was. And here's Jack Fournier. Ooh, strikes out. Must have dropped the ball. Has to throw him out. 1 down for Ryan Klesko. And Klesko goes down. And here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he strikes out. Looks like a pitcher's duel so far. Only 1 hit through 2 full innings. And we go to the top of the third. And here's Kyler playing left field. Little dribbler. Oh, won't make the throw. Looks like Kyler beats it out. No chance to get him. And we've got 1 on, no out for Bernie Williams. And he singles up the middle. Kyler, round second. Won't be a throw. Takes third easy, and we got runners on the corner, no out. We might see the first run of this young season. Here's Pie Trainer. Grounder to Perez. Perez to second. Murphy makes the throw, but not in time. They concede the run. Can't turn a double play, and that's 1 down, but the first run scores. 1-0 lead for Fort Lee. Trainer off on that one. Fox trying to protect him. And Fox hits a dribbler here. Murphy grabs it. Looks like an error on Murphy. Allows Fox to take first. Runners are safe. 1 down. So we've got our first error of the season. And here's the throw from Blauser across the diamond. They get White. Runners advance. And here's Thurman Munson. Ground ball. Blauser with the throw. And he gets him. Headed to the bottom of the third. Diamond's looking to get back in this one. And here we go. McGriff. High fly ball behind the plate. And makes the catch, Munson does. Try to get signed in here to the chat bot. Now I can chat to anybody in the... Good. Gonna be tough to get Kyle, or this year he's pretty good out there. You bet. And here we go. Freeman, a grounder. Fox with the throw. He's down. Kurt Flood, 0 for 1. Grounder to Pie Trainer. He's got good range, makes the throw. Gets him, and we've played 3, 1-0 Fort Lee. Looks like quite a pitcher's duel. Pitch to Glenn Wright. Grounder to Blauser. In time. And here's Harry Heilman, who will get better year after year. I think this is 19 Harry Heilman.
Not to go on the field and not to interfere with baseballs still in play. Anyone going on the field or interfering with baseballs still in play will be requested to leave the stadium.
And thanks for that public address announcement. Please don't run onto the field. And here we go. Sale to Blauser. Blauser strikes out, 1 down for Daniel Murphy. Grounder to first. Heilman takes it himself. That's 2 down. And here's Tony Perez. Struck out his last time up. And he strikes out again. And we've played 4, 1-0. Fort Lee, and Maddox will face Kyler. Kyler got a base hit his last time. Not this time, as Maddox with good range grabs it himself and throws to first. And Bernie Williams got a hit his last time up. Down the right field line, into the seats. Perez throws it. Oh, can't get it. Williams just beats it out. That'll be an infield hit. And Pie Trainer lines one into right. It gets past Freeman up against the wall. Williams coming around third. They won't get him. Trainer's going for 3. Murphy with the cutoff. Fires to third. And he beats it. Pie Trainer drives a run in with the triple, and we got a 2-0 game. Top of the order now. Nellie Fox back up. Draws a walk. Pitch to White. White slaps one into right field. That'll score another run. Gets by Murphy. Apparently a poor play to let that one through. And we got a 3-0 game here, too, with just 1 out. Munson on the ground. Murphy to second. Blauser with the throw to first. They will get him. Double play ends the inning, but not before 2 runs score. 3-0. The pitch. Fournier sends this one. It's a rocket. There's the first home run of the season. Smashes that one into right center. 390-foot shot. And the home team is not out of it yet, right? 3-1. Klesko. This Sale strikes him out. He struck out 7 already today. Ramos with the grounder. Heilman gets it. Takes it himself, and that's 2 down. And here is the crime dog, Fred McGriff. This one's hit hard. Jackson back on the warning track, makes the catch, and we've played 5. 3-1, Fort Lee. Grounder to Perez. Perez with the throw, and he gets him in time. I will say, I may take a pause here and kind of promo the league a little bit. Anybody that's wandering into this and thinks, what's this league all about? How did all these players come to be? It's an all-time great league with a twist where we get random seasons thrown at us, and then we all draft a team from those seasons and then combine to make our roster. We keep 15 players going forward every year, and we advance them forward or backward in their career if we keep them. Meaning if you got 1916, Tris Speaker, and you keep him, you get to choose whether he's going forward or backward in that progression. So just a little plug, if anybody's watching this going, what the heck is this league all about? It's a unique approach to an all-time greats league. So here's Maddox, giving up 3 already. Strikes out Heilman, and he'll face Reggie Jackson. And he strikes him out. And here we go. We're going to head to the bottom. Diamond's looking to get back into this one. Chris Sale's been tough. And right when I say that, he gives up a hit. So Freeman's aboard. And that'll bring up leadoff hitter Curt Flood. And that's fouled back, so it's 2 strikes. Flood singles this one past right into left field. First 2 runners aboard. 2 on, no out for Jeff Blauser. And he draws a walk, so Sale looks like he's in trouble for the first time. The answer, Aaron, to that would be no. That's the clunkiest system to navigate. The pitch to Daniel Murphy. Munson wants to get his sign situated. And the pitch, bases loaded, and Sale gets a key strikeout. That's 1 down. Bases still loaded for Tony Perez. And all I can say is noticed MV has joined the little something for MV. Welcome. The pitch, Tony Perez singles up the middle. That's going to get Freeman home. Flood comes around third. The throw to the plate, not in time. Blauser takes third, and looks like we've got an error on Bernie Williams on that throw, and 3 runs have scored now. We've got a 4-3 home team lead. The Diamonds take the lead. Fournier hit a home run his last time up, slaps one into right. Perez won't try for home. Jackson gets it in. 1 down still. This threat is not over. Here comes Ron Guidry. And Klesko high in the air. Jackson comes in, makes the catch. Will there be a throw? No. Perez scores. It's 5-3 Diamonds. And Wilson Ramos, the catcher, up. Heilman steps on the bag. That will end it, but not before 4 score. 6 innings. We got a 5-3 Diamonds lead. Kyler, he's 1 for 2 today. And he slaps this into right field. We've got a leadoff runner on for Bernie Williams. Kyler off and running. Ball's in play. Blauser to first. Kyler takes second. 1 down for Pie Trainer. He's 1 for 2. Lined a triple. Drove in a run. Down the right field line, Freeman drifts over. He puts it away. Kyler's tagging. There's going to be a throw. All the way from the deepest corner of right field. And he gets him. What a throw. Kyler sliding into third, probably shocked as Tony Perez slaps him for the out. What a throw. Let me hear you. And here we go. Fred McGriff steps in. And he draws a walk. Guidry came in relief of Chris Sale. Buck Freeman singled his last time up. And he strikes out. 1 down, and here's Curt Flood, top of the order. McGriff's off and running. Hopped up behind the plate. Is it in play? It is not. Just gets out of play. 1-2 count. And Flood strikes out. Here's Blauser. And Gidry gets out of a jam, a little jam, had base runner on, strikes out 2 there, and we've played 7, top of 8, and here is Nellie Fox, leadoff hitter for the Fort Lee Suzannes. Dribbler, Perez charges it, makes a throw, he gets it. And here is a pitch, Roy White, grounder, Blauser up with the throw. Oh, looked close. He just does get White. That's 2 down, and here's Thurman Munson. Fort Lee down 2. Murphy to McGriff. That ends it. Bottom of 8. Here we come, and here's left-handed hitting second baseman Daniel Murphy. Down the left field line, out of play. And David Lando is in. Welcome in the house. The pitch. Murphy down the right field line. Jackson. Does he have room? He does. Makes the catch. 1 down for Tony Perez. Out to center. Williams drifting back. This one's off the wall. Perez will walk into second with a double. And the Diamonds have another runner in scoring position. Player of the game so far is this Jack Fournier. He's hit a home run. It's 2 for 3. And they say forget it. They're not going to pitch to him. Setting up a double play here with Plesko. And here comes another pitcher. No. Trey Turner isn't a pitcher, so I don't know why he'd be coming in to pitch. I'm going to have to look into that. That is some odd stuff right there. Pitch to Ramos. Ramos. Rounder. Trainer all the way across. Makes the throw. He's out. Fournier scores. And up steps McGriff. And that will end it. So we're going to the top of the 9th. It's Fort Lee's last chance here to come back. And Glenn Wright slaps this one hard all the way down the line in the stands. That is going to be a home run. And we've got a 7-4 game. Welcome in, Night Raven. And the pitch to Heilman. And Heilman goes down. It's a called strike 3, and here's Reggie Jackson. A dribbler. Maddox is going to cover McGriff. You just get him, so that's 2 down. It's all up to Kai Kyler to keep this one going. And he can't. Maddox goes the distance. Gives up 4 runs on 7 hits, and opening game is in the books. The Dallas Diamonds with a win. Game MVP, let me guess, it's Tony Perez. And I want to check one thing here. That was odd. Why was Trey Turner? Oh, wrong team, I think here, right? Dallas, hold on. Trey Turner. Just taking a look here to see. All right, let me end it. Somehow, when I saw Trey Turner wanted to come in to pitch, it was a little odd. No idea what that was, but it scared me a little. Jeff Hunter, manager of the Edmonton Express, in the house. Welcome, Jeff. We've got the first game down. So let me go back to the schedule here and take a look at these others. So Dallas beats Fort Lee. We got Hadley Lake in mid-Michigan right here. And mid-Michigan with the 7-3 win over Hadley Lake. Take a look at that box. Whit Wyatt takes the loss. Sherdell goes the distance for Mid-Michigan and gets the win. Hagerstown and Long Island, a 10-inning game, and Long Island scores 2 in the bottom of the 10th to get a win over Hagerstown. Slim Salee, the distance, takes a loss. Jim Palmer and team helped himself out there. Several other pitchers, John Franco in when they get the win. Carlos Yaz, welcome, welcome. St. Pete and Amazing. St. Pete, another 10-inning game. 3-2. Fergie Jenkins gets the win. And Thornton Lee takes the loss. So that's day one. We're going to go to day two and feature a couple games here. One I'm going to play, and that is Canada at Chicago. So if you're out there, David Lando, get ready for a good one. Let's go to lineup. Boom, boom. Pete Alexander, no surprise, going to face Mort Cooper. And let's get this one underway. Little drizzle. It's calm, no wind, but Fulton County Stadium here, anything can happen. I'm sure balls will be flying. So here's Ricky Henderson to lead things off. Grounder to George Brett. Brett up with the throw. Mize at first, gets it, one down. The Chicago team's seen a lot of players come and go. And Chapman, a ground ball to Travis. Travis to Mize, he's out. And here's a number 3 hitter for Canada. Probably battle for a league batting title, no doubt. Tony Gwynn. And Cooper gets him. Pete Alexander on the mound. And Wingo, ground ball to Boyer. Boyer up with the throw. And he gets him. Cecil Travis. I was going to say newly acquired, but every player on Canada or on Chicago is newly acquired. It's just how new. Travis is aboard with a single and George Brett up. This is the 1980 version of Brett, which is a really good one. Out to center, Chapman makes the catch. 2 down. Here is another newly acquired player in trade for Chicago, Edgar Martinez. The pitch, Martinez grounds it. Segura at short. To Stanky, they will get Travis, and we've played 1-0-0. Albert Pujols, he rumored to be on the trade block early before the season, but somehow I guess it worked out something with management, and Pujols is batting cleanup for Canada. And he'll fly out, and here's Mr. Tiger, Al Kaline. And he draws a walk. Boyer steps in, a little grounder. Travis charges it. Only play is to first. And he just gets Boyer. Kaline takes second. 2 down for Segura. Segura hits this one right at Brett. Brett makes the throw. That will end it. And we're headed to the bottom of 2. And here's Jeff Heath back in the league. 1941 version. He draws a walk. Johnny Mize. Oh, this one gets by Tebbets. Heath will not try for second. Pitch to Mize. Single into right. Heath going to hold it second. No out. 2 men on. Here's Dave Winfield. Winfield down the right field line. I had to think for a minute. Winfield last season was a member of Canada and was dealt, and he's now on Chicago. The pitch. Winfield. Pujols grabs it, steps on first. One down, runners at second and third. So scoring opportunity here for Berra. And Berra, fly ball to right. K-line gets it. They throw for the runner. Let's see. He won't. Heath will score. Mize stays at second. And here's Eddie Collins. Batting ninth for Chicago. Offense. And Collins up the middle. Segura grabs it. Throws to first, and it's in time. We've played two. We got a 1-0 ball game here. Chicago in front. Here's the catcher, Bertie Tebbetts. Grounder to first. Mize takes it. Brings up Eddie Stanky. Grounder, Brett. Across the diamond. He gets him. 2 down. And here's Ricky Henderson, the greatest in the world, according to him. And Ricky, slow roller, Collins, in time. And here's Al Wingo, facing a tough pitcher in Pete Alexander. He flies to K-line and right, 1 down. And here's Cecil Travis. Going to be an opposite field shot right at Boyer. Makes a play for it, but he'll commit an error. Travis is aboard first. And here's George Brett. And Brett singles. 2 aboard, 1 down. Edgar Martinez steps in. Hard hit. Chapman, great range. Drifts back, catches it. Throws in. Travis will hold. So we got 2 down. Can Jeff Heath knock some runs in? The understatement, David, was the fact that many players on Chicago are newly acquired, I think. Jeff Heath. And look at that. All the way to the wall. 2 runs to score. Heath will trot into second. And we got 3-0 lead for Chicago, just like that. How about those red shirts? Mize down the line. K-line grabs it. We've played 3, and it's 3-0 red shirts. Sam Chapman, a Gold Glove outfielder here, will fly out. And here's Tony Gwynn. A player that Sean is expecting to do great things for the Canada A's. Hey, here's Pujols. Gwynn's off and running. First steal attempt of the season, and Gwynn is thrown out by Yogi Berra with that nice arm. 2 down now. It's up to Pujols. And he hits this one hard. Really hard. Is it fair? It is. And Canada's on the board with a solo shot. And it's a 3-1 ball game. Al Kaline steps in. He hits this one out to left. Wingo should make this play easy. He does. And here we go. Dave Winfield up. 0 for 1. Hits it hard. Boyer with great range. Going to make the throw. Is it in time? Ooh, error number 2 on Ken Boyer. A Gold Glover makes another error. That's an E5. Pulls Pujols off the bag. Lets Winfield stay on. Here's Boyer, another play. Can he turn 2? Stanky won't be able to get that throw in time. So 1 down for Eddie Collins. And Eddie Collins, pretty nice number 9 hitter to have. He's aboard. And the pitch, Stanky to Segura. Segura over to first. and they'll beat Wingo. That'll end it. Four innings in the books. 3-1. Ken Boyer looking to make up for those 2 errors today. Won't do it in this at-bat. Winfield plays center, makes a great play himself. And Segura steps in. He'll single. 1-out single. And here's Bertie Tebbets. Fly ball to center. Easy play for Winfield. 2 down. Stanky. A grounder. Cooper tosses demise. That'll end it. 3-1 Red Shirts. Travis reached on an error. Also singled today. Out to Chapman in center. Chapman makes the catch. Brett. Grounder. Boyer. Across the diamond. Is it going to be in time? Yes, they just nipped Brett just in time. That's 2 down for Martinez, who was aboard with a single to left. Bringing up Heath. He's 1 for 1, had that big double. His last at bat. This time he slaps a single up the middle. And Martinez is going for third and just does beat the throw. Here's the big cat. Mize on the ground. Segura fires to first. And we played 5. 3-1 Red Shirts. Henderson on the ground. Travis. In time. Chapman 0 for 2. Make that 1 for 3 as Chapman hits a rope out into left center for a home run. So that's 2 solo shots. 1 for Pujols, 1 for Chapman, and we got a 3-2 ball game. Gwynn on the ground. Eddie Collins in time. 2 away. And here's Pujols. He hit that home run his last time up. Flies to center. Winfield slides over, makes a catch. Headed to bottom of 6. 3-2. Got a real good one here. Winfield on the ground to Pujols. He'll take it himself. And here's the smarter than the average bear, Yogi Berra. Aboard with a single. Eddie Collins steps in. Tebbets tries to get the sign straight. And on the ground to Boyer. Boyer to Stanky. Won't get Collins at first, but that gets the lead runner. 2 down for Al Wingo. Wingo, grounder. Oh, gets past Cooper, but Collins makes a great play to retire K-line. And here's Ken Boyer. Boyer pops this one up down the left field line. What's up, Legends? Welcome. Legends has his Legends Sports Universe Baseball Season 3 underway. Check that out. And Segura on the ground. Brett. Long throw. He gets him. And let me hear you. And here's Wingo. Al Wingo up. 0 for 3 on the day. And he sends this into center. Chapman, great range, tracks it down. And we've got an injury on the field. First injury of the season. Sam Chapman makes a great play, but let's see who got hurt. Wingo is hurt. Let's see what that means. Cecil Travis looks like he's going to beat this one out. He does, as Stanky bobbles it. We got an error on Eddie. Travis aboard, one down, and here's George Brett. That's an E4. And Brett into right field. Travis won't test Kaline's arm. Runners at first and second for Edgar Martinez with one away. And Martinez right at Kaline. Kaline's up with it. Won't throw home. Travis scores, and we got a 4-2 Chicago lead. Runners on the corners. Oh, yeah, I must have. I told you. Yeah, I was watching Legends for a while there, and I was talking about the most well-paid average quarterback in history, Kirk Cousins, as he was had his football league going last night. Yeah, he's not very impressive. Jeff Heath steps in, had a big game already, and he's got another hit, gets another run home. It's a 5-2 lead, as Heath has been a monster today for the Red Shirts. One out. Johnny Mize up. Alexander not looking his sharpest today. And Mize keeps this rally going. And it's 6-2. Winfield, ground ball to Segura. He gets one. Won't be able to get Winfield. That's two away. Two on for Yogi Berra. 6-2 lead for the Red Shirts. Eddie Stanky grabs it, tosses to first. He's out. And we head to the top of the eighth. 6-2 lead for Chicago. Tebbets to Brett. Brett over to Mize. And what do we have here? Error one on George Brett. E5. Bad throw. Ends up in the dugout. Tebbets takes second. And Stanky strikes out. Brings up the greatest of all time, Ricky Henderson. And he gets thrown out by Collins. Tebbets to third. No doubt Chapman's trying to get a run home in here for Canada. Fly ball to right. Heath makes the catch, ends that threat. Great play. He's been great at the plate. Now he's great in the field. And Eddie Collins comes up. Alexander appears strong, but is he? That's the key question here. Collins heading down the path, and he beats it out. Poor play by Boyer. So we got a Gold Glove. Boyer's made a poor play and two errors. I wonder if Sean's here to witness this debacle. Here's Frank Robinson. Ground ball to Boyer. Boyer up with the throw, and oh, he just gets Robinson. Thought they might have beat out another one. One down. And a ground ball. Segura makes the throw in time. Two away. And here's George Brett. It's been 2 for 4 today. Make it 3 for 5 as Brett singles into right. Collins will score. 7-2 Chicago. The hits keep coming. Alexander's given up 14 hits. And this ball, Martinez, it's going to be off the wall. I don't know if Brett will score. He does. 8-2. And Alexander says, I'm still not tired. Little infield pop-up. And Segura puts it away. That'll end that inning, and damage is what I was trying to say, but not before the damage was done. It's 8-2, and this is Canada's last chance. Tony Gwynn, grounder to Brett. Seems like Brett's got a lot of action at third base today, and he makes the throw in time. One away for Pujols, who hit a solo shot. Out to center, Winfield puts it away. Welcome in, Jamie. And the pitch, Kaline, little grounder. Mize is going to take it. It was a close game up until it wasn't. Both pitchers go the distance. But Alexander gives up 15 hits. Cooper only gives up 4 hits, 2 runs. 2 solo shots, though. Game MVP will be Mort Cooper. How about that? Injury. So there you go, David. The only bad thing, the injury, Wingo will be hurt until April 16th. So let's see what the computer manager does for you. Great win to kick off the season, but the next 10 days, you'll be without Wingo. So let's see what we've got here. We can auto play up to the night games. I'm going to do D-Gens and Lehigh. So Manchester and Liverpool. Let's see what happens in this one. Liverpool, Denny McLean, 4-2 win. Chico's in San Francisco. San Francisco, going to be tough to beat in the win division, gets their first win. Dallas and Fort Lee. This is game 2. We saw Dallas beat Fort Lee yesterday. And they'll win the second one. So that's 2 games that Dallas has won. T-Ville and Cleveland. T-Ville, 11-inning affair, a 6-5 win over Cleveland. Long Island and Hagerstown. Long Island, 6-5 win over Hagerstown. And here's Lancaster and Edmonton. And Lancaster with the loss. McNally loses to Jerry Kuzman. Edmonton gets a win. Florence, the Firebirds against Vegas. And Florence with a win behind Jose Rijo, a 7-5 win. Way to get off the season, Aaron. Marshfield and Brooklyn, who will be featured in a game here that Buckshot's going to do later. And Brooklyn, behind Gaylord Perry, beats Marshfield 6-4. And St. Pete, an amazing 7-6 win over St. Pete. And I'm going to play this one, and then I'm going to wrap up the file and leave it for Buckshot, who I think is going to do some games this evening, picking up on April 7th. I know he's planning on doing the 2 expansion teams, Marshfield and Brooklyn, and a few others, depending on his schedule. So let's play D-Gens at Lehigh. Let's see, computer. Addie Joss will be going against Cy Young. And let's see what we get here.
Play ball!
Let's play ball. We are at Comerica. The Lehigh Lizard moved the franchise into 2016 Comerica Park. Ty Cobb, newly acquired this season for the D-Gens, and he'll be facing Cy Young. Leadoff batter, he flies this out to Mays in center, and he puts it away. That's 1 away. Nap Lajoie. In the corner, Lajoie all the way to the wall. It's going to be at least 2. Comerica helps these extra base hitters, and here's a throw into second, and Lajoie just beats the throw from Martinez. He's got a double. Chris Bryant draws a walk. Here's Manram, and Cy Young strikes out Ramirez, and here's Anthony Rizzo. And Cy Young strikes him out. Lehigh will have Craig Biggio leading off, playing second. And he draws a walk. Eddie Joss sporting his wonderful team sweater. Must be chilly. Rube Bressler drops a bunt. Move Biggio over to second, and that'll bring up Cecil Cooper. Let's go, D-Gens! Big Clue in the house. And Cooper sends this into left field. Cobb gets it over to third. Biggio won't try, and we got runners on the corner for Willie Mays. Willie Mays sends this one out to left. Bryant, what happened here? It's a double off the wall, and that will score 1 run. Cooper holds at third, Mays at second, 1 down for Ken Caminiti. And Caminiti with a single to right will score 2. It does, and it's 3-0 Lizards. And here's J.D. Martinez. Out to Bryant and left. Bryant makes the catch. 2 down.
Now up to bat for the St. Louis Cardinals, Joe Ducky Medwick.
And here's Medwick. Medwick flies to center. That's some old leftover walk-up music I had tested on. I've got assigned to Joe Medwick. I may have to go change that. We'll have to listen to that every damn time he comes up. Mike Lowell on the ground to Biggio. Biggio retires him. We got 1 down here. 3-0 Lizards. And here's Rogers Hornsby. Cy Young. His 3rd strikeout here. And he's going to walk Pinson. 2 down. Pinson. Yadier Molina, the number 9 hitter. And he flies center. Mays comes in, makes the catch. Ends that. We head to bottom of 2. And Bill Freehand steps in. Down the line, Bryant in the corner. And he makes the catch. And brings up the number 9 hitter. Not a fierce hitter at all. That's Ozzie Smith. But he draws a walk. Biggio drew a walk to lead off the game. This one's grounded to Rizzo. Rizzo goes to second. He's going to get Smith. Back to first. They turn 2. And here's Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb leads things off here in the top of the 3rd. Quite a lineup here when you got Cobb, Lajoie, Rogers, Hornsby, all on the same team. And this will be an infield pop-up. The new pewter is good, Aaron. It is on fire, but I'm trying to get all the stuff I need back over. I got a few games and things up and running, but I'm going to have to be bringing a lot of other programs, different things till I'm fully comfortable. But yeah, it's very fast. I like it. Plenty of storage. Here's Chris Bryant. And Cy Young gets his 4th strikeout. And here's Manny Ramirez. And that's his 5th strikeout. So Cy Young struck out 5 in 3 innings. And we're headed to bottom of 3. Here's Rube Bressler. Down the left field line, Chris Bryant drifts over. And he will not get to it as this stays fair, and Bressler has a solo shot. 4-0 Lizards. And that'll bring up Cecil Cooper. Boy, that hit somebody or something, but they made the play anyway. Off the pitcher's glove. Still got the out. 1 for 1, Willie Mays. Hit a double his last time up. This time he flies out to Bryant. I don't know if that marker's a little off there in left field. Let me see. We move third base a little bit there. It might have something to do with it. Here's the pitch to Caminiti. Caminiti sends this down the right field line. Pinson with good range gets it. And that will retire the side. We played 3, 4-0 Lizards. Rizzo steps in. And he'll bloop a single into right. leadoff runner aboard. Here's Mike Lowell, the third baseman. He slaps one into right. We got runners at first and second. First two runners on. First time there's been any threat that Cy Young's had to worry about it. Here comes Rogers Hornsby. Flies down the right field line. J.D. Martinez in the corner. Makes the catch. And runners will hold. Here's Pinson. Ground ball to Smith. Oh, don't tell me. Smith with an error. It's going to load him up. Error on Smith. He can't field it cleanly, and we got one down. Bases loaded for Yadier Molina. Fly ball to center. Mays gets it. Will not throw home. They'll concede the run. Runners on first and second. Two down in a 4-1 ball game. Ty Cobb down the right field line. Martinez, can he get it? He does. It's 4-1, and we head to the bottom of the fourth. Here's J.D. Martinez. Grounder to Rizzo. Rizzo gets him.
Now up to bat for the St. Louis Cardinals, Joe Ducky Medwick.
Oh boy, here's Joe Medwick. And wow, that was a line shot over Cobb's head, straight into center. It's 420 out to center. But he hit it 383, and the wind must have taken it. And just like that, we have a 5-1 game. Bill Freehan, catcher for the Lizards. And that one's out of here. We got back-to-back dingers. And it's 6-1. Ozzie Smith walked his first time up. This is a grounder. Lajoie should make the play easy. He does. Two down. And here's leadoff hitter Craig Biggio. Lowell charges it. Fires to first. They get him, but we had two solo shots there by Medwick and Freehan, and it's 6-1 Lizards, top of 5. Lajoie flies to center. Willie Mays puts it away, one down. Here's Chris Bryant. Medwick. Looked like that might be headed out, but it stayed in. Medwick puts it away, two down for Manny Ramirez. Fly ball to Medwick, and that retires the side. And here comes Rube Bressler. He's 1 for 1. Also sacrificed it. Here comes Chesbro. Got a pitching change here. Hornsby with the throw from short. He's going to get Bressler. One down for Cecil Cooper, who's 1 for 2. And Chesbro with a key strikeout. Willie Mays fires this one. A nice ball, but Cobb tracks it down, and we've played 5. And Rizzo steps in. And Young gets another strikeout, number 6 for him. Grounder to Biggio. Biggio to first. That's 2 away. And it's Raja. Draws a walk. At a Pinson. And a strikeout again. That will end it. We're going to bottom of the 6th. Lizards up. They're facing Chesbro now. Caminiti, grounder, Lajoie to Rizzo. In time, one down for J.D. Martinez. With the grounder, Lowell. Great play. Throws across the diamond, gets him
now
2 away.
For the St. Louis Cardinals, Joe Ducky Medwick.
Here's Medwick. Medwick, ground ball to Hornsby. Hornsby makes the play. Throws in time, and we've played 6. Headed to the top of the 7th, and here's a number 9 hitter, Yadier Molina. Cooper, he's got great range, and he takes it himself. One down. Cobb's 1 for 3 today with a single. Pops this one up behind the plate. Freehan makes the play. No, he doesn't. Freehand drops it and makes his first error. Can't make that easy out. E2. Cobb safe at second. Lajoie out to center. Mays makes the catch. Cobb won't tag. And here's Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2. Walked. Ground ball to Caminiti. Throws to first. They get him. And you know what time it is now. Here we go, bottom of 7. Bill Freehand steps in, hit a home run, a solo shot his last time up, and he's aboard with a single. Brings up Ozzie Smith. Ground ball, Lajoie makes a great play, has to go to first. They get Smith, Freehand will take second. One down, and up steps Craig Biggio. Biggio, hard hit into right field all the way to the wall. Pinson tracking it down. Freehand should score. He will. Biggio's at second, going for 3. Lajoie gets the cutoff, and he fires to third. And Biggio beats the tag with a triple. Head first slide. And here's Rube Bressler. Draws a walk. Pitch to Cooper. Cooper singles into right. That'll score Biggio. 2 aboard, 1 down. And here's Willie Mays. Pedro Strop coming in to pitch. Mays on the ground, low, goes to second. Is it 2? It is. Double play ends the inning, but not before 2 runs score. Cy Young still on the mound with an 8-1 lead. And Ramirez sends this one into left, and Medwick tries to make a play for it, but chooses to let it fall in. Ramirez aboard with a single, and here's Rizzo, 1 for 3. Flies to right. Martinez puts it away. 1 down. And Cy Young strikes out low. He struck out 8 today. And it's up to Rogers Hornsby. To center, Mays makes the catch, and that will retire the side. Bottom of 8, and here's Ken Caminiti, third baseman. Draws a walk. And I think I'll have to look. I don't know if somebody can tell me. I've got my new resolution set up, so this should be broadcasting on YouTube without any of the bars in the way. I don't know. That's what I think it's going to show since I've matched my resolution, but somebody can let me know, or I can go back and watch myself. But here is the pitch to J.D. Martinez. And he'll draw a walk.
Now up to bat for the St. Louis Cardinals, Joe Medwick.
Here is Medwick. Medwick has homered today. And Strop gets a key strikeout. First out of the inning, and here's Bill Freehand, who's also hit a home run. And he hits this one out to right. I don't know why the fans are booing. He's played a good game. Flies out to Pinson. That's the second out. Strop still on the mound, and here is the weak hitting Ozzie Smith.
Take your
And
base.
he walks. Craig Biggio, bases loaded. Oh, another pitching change. Travis Wood coming in. Biggio pops it up behind the plate. See if it stays in play. And it looks out of play. 1-2 pitch to Biggio. Biggio hits this one out to center. Should end the inning. Cobb makes the play, and it does. So here we go, top of 9. Cy Young still on the mound, pitched a great game, and Vada Pinson looking to get a rally going here behind 7. And Young strikes his 9th batter out. Molina says, we're not done. Let's get a rally going, and he singles. And the top of the order, here comes Cobb. And Cobb says, see ya! A long ball into right field, and Cobb, 2-run homer. The game is not over. No game is out of reach in this league. It's an 8-3 game now, and Nap Lajoie steps in. Lajoie with the single. Poor play by Martinez. Looks like Lajoie's going to get in to second. He does with the double. And just when I compliment Young on his great game today, things look like they're falling apart. And another base hit. So let's see if my computer manager senses something about Young. Freehand does. He's like, hey, knock your shit off. And here's Ramirez. He gets a key single, and it's 1 out, and they're piling on some runs here. 3 of them, 8-4. And Rizzo steps in. And ouch! Wait. Yeah, Cy Young, look at this. We've got a ball game here, folks. He has given up 6. And there's still 2 outs to go. He's red now. Let's see what happens. And he decides to strike out a batter when it gets down to a 1-run game. What a pitch. And here's Young again. And Hornsby, grounder to Smith, throws to first. Oh, thank God. Cy Young, the cardiac kid, oh my gosh, gives up 6 runs in the top of the 9th, but guts it out for an 8-7 win. Great play by Smith to end that. What a nightmare. Game-winning RBI, game MVP Bill Freehand. See, there are plenty of errors in this game. No, 2, really, only 2. Freehand and Smith, but wow. What a cardiac win that was. And we've played April 5th. We have played April 6th. I'm going to zip this sucker up. Now I feel better about the trade, John says. Yeah, no shit. He was looking really good. By the way, John, your team is off to a 2-0 start as we've only played 2 days. I know Buckshot's going to pick up a little bit later here. I know one of the games he's going to feature is Marshfield and Brooklyn. I don't know what other games he's going to choose to do, but we'll find out when we see him. And what do we look at? The young season. Earth has got Dallas and Long Island off to 2-0 starts. And yeah, that's the only division seems to have played 2 games yet. Everybody, well, that has 2 wins. St. Pete, an amazing split, so they're 1-1. And it ought to be fun. Yeah, John's like, yeah, nice. Yeah, nothing like getting off to a 2-0 start. Good old Cy, MV says. Right when Clue says MV is going to, anybody knows, he had Cy Young in some previous leagues and doesn't believe Cy Young performs well in this, in our league simulation. So we're going to find out. I've got him on my team. He's not my number 1 starter, but he scared the hell out of me right there in that game. You never know what he's capable of. But it's been a good kickoff here to FOD Season 3. Should be some great games coming up this weekend. I know Mike may be, if he's got time, may broadcast some. So I know Aaron Reed has been. If anybody's not subscribed to Aaron Reed's channel, please do. If you want to drop that link into the chat here, feel free to, Aaron. But Aaron will be broadcasting some games this year. I know Buckshot will be. Mike Silva. MV's just kind of sitting on the fence. He's like one of the eighth graders at the dance, sitting on the wall while the other kids are dancing. I don't know if he's going to get on the dance floor or not, but he should. Uh, the more people we've got broadcasting, the better. I know Bernie will be doing games. Jeff Hunter, yeah, Jeff. I don't know if you saw that. You started off 1-0, a big win. Let's see. Let's see who did you beat game one box score. Oh, it was Lancaster, 6-3 win. Get you off with your first win. So what I will do is zip the league file. I'm going to call it up to, I got to do that, up to April 7. And I'll zip that and I'll drop it in our baseball dugout for that. And we'll post. Got a message from Bernie. I will do that. Bernie's asking me to record a little MP3 file of myself talking about what the Field of Dreams League is all about so he can help drop that in his broadcast. Welcome in, Forever Remain 90. Hey, 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 welcome. Just getting ready to close the broadcast. Feel free to go back and watch what we had here, but I'm going to post the league file. I don't know when Buckshot may go on, but we'll see. Let me get, I got to figure out where all my stuff is. There we go. File has been posted. Thank everybody for tuning in. I can tell you, I think we're going to have we've done so much simming getting ready for the league file. So many teams have put their own kind of fingerprint on what they want their team to do with manager files. And we've simmed and simmed and simmed. And I'm still interested to see how this season's going to go. Should be exciting. I've got player photo packs I'm working on. I think I've got 6 or 7 teams completely done, so I'll be working on that this weekend. Big thanks to Mike Silva, who's done the uniform photos for the teams. I know he just finished some for Brooklyn, as we see down here at the bottom. New logo and uniforms down here. I think he's got them done for, we got Fort Lee. Oh, where's my, hold on. I'm going to get Fort Lee set up here while I'm in here. If anybody doesn't have those. Fort Lee Road, Fort Lee Home. I think it's under the Suzanne's. There we go. Fort Lee's got uniforms there. Marshfield has uniforms. I have not set those up. Boy, I thought I had done that. Home, road. Let me get all these done. Show off some of the new team logos. So Marshfield has logos. Brooklyn has a logo in that. We've got Fort Lee Suzanne's has theirs set up. Dallas has theirs. So I think we're good on the logos. I think we're good. And uniforms. So Buckshot says it'll either be this evening or tomorrow, waiting to hear from my kids to figure it out. Feel free to do what you can when you can. Mike, maybe grab it. Bernie, I don't know what Bernie's schedule is, but hey, whoever's next, the file's there. Have fun with it. There's some great games to feature. If we look at some of the key matchups here, We can look on the 7th again. This will be a key. This is always a good grudge match, right? Manchester and Liverpool. San Francisco, who is probably the front runner in the win division against Chico's. That should be a really good matchup. Hadley Lake and Mid Michigan. Those are two teams that usually compete in the water division, really tough. Edmonton, who's got a first win off to the season against Lancaster again. St. Pete and Amazing have a split series, Tville and Cleveland. So there's some good ones to pick up to get us through the first week of the season. So looking forward to some of these games. And with that, I'm going to finish the broadcast. Appreciate everybody. I think I acknowledged everybody when they came in, but appreciate everybody coming in and checking it out. I think we had up to 13 people coming in and checking this out. And if you aren't a subscriber, subscribe. If not, um, hit the subscribe button. Check out Aaron Reed's channel. He will be doing some broadcasts, buckshots. Go ahead and subscribe to all those if you haven't. And if people are interested in this kind of league, let us know because we're always looking to expand at the end of each season. And we brought in two brand new owners this year. Well, three brand new owners. We've got Fort Lee in here, and Marshfield and Brooklyn. So if you know somebody, let them know about the league, and we're happy to expand. And with that, have a great rest of your Saturday, everyone.